I don't think the agencies do anything poorly. I think it's more to do with finding the right culture fit for your company. In a lot of cases, I know when big companies put something out to tender, they get inundated with pitch proposals, and you have agencies going from like 5 to 10 people all the way to the massive network agencies coming in to pitch for them. And I think it's actually that process that's the challenge. So it's not so much to do with agencies as a whole getting it wrong, brands as a whole not understanding it, but between the relationship that can make it really difficult. So if you're running through a short list of 20 agencies and they all propose their own pitches in a completely different way, one of them includes information about their whole company history, one of them only includes the project brief, one of them has costs, one of them doesn't, it can just be a really overwhelming process. So what we do, kind of acting as the advisors and the go-between between the agency and the brand, is that we make sure that those pitches and the people we're putting forward are firstly a good process fit. So we know the individuals at the brand who are kind of the key decision makers, and we know that they are going to interact well with this agency in particular. But we also try and ensure that the pitches that come forward are very uniform, so that the brand is getting the right amount of information. They're not getting overwhelmed by it. They're not getting distracted. And then they can make a kind of more clearly informed decision with a little bit more clarity.
I see. And, one question that always kind of has been in my mind for a while now is, how do you differentiate an agency from another, and how do you build kind of an advantage as an agency? And at the end of the day, I think it boils down to the culture, the relationship, the kind of the one-to-one relationship you can build with the brand, and the kind of the human relationship. I don't know if you kind of share this insight or not.
No, I do completely. I think so ever since I started working in marketing, when I was looking at I think I was running events and community growth around cultural transformation. It's all about the personalities that you have. I think any agency has the potential to be really successful, provided they're good at marketing or they're good at their specialism, which I would assume they are. I think it's about finding those people who really get what you're doing. And I think a lot of the time when you see an appointment from a brand to an agency, the feedback that they'll get is that they just get it. I know this is going to be audio, so I'm doing quote marks so everyone knows. It's that they just get it. And I don't think that's something that you can put down on paper. It's definitely not something you can find in a Google search. And I think why Go is so strong for this, and the fact that we're not a lead gen agency, so we're not going to lie on any agency's behalf to say, oh no, these guys are going to be great for you, is we build these longer term relationships. Our network members are with us for at least a year when they join. So we really get to know the ins and outs of their company and how they work and what they benefit from. And I mean, so many people will agree with this. I think if you can find a good culture fit, then that's really what's going to make you stand out. So it's not so much about what you can do day to day uniformly, but it's about finding those clients who really get you as well.